Now that the expedition has arrived in Canyon Brook, you prepare for the next steps. Taking the highest security measures in the wharf, you get ships going for the crossing. This is easier said than done, though. The hooded ones seem to have a lot of supporters in the harbor district. A lot of craftsmen are missing from work. Stuff disappears or breaks. Rabbit uses her many contacts to find out more. I heard Sam Murs is still alive and pulling the strings in this conspiracy. Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, so we are set up for our penultimate game of Expedition to Newdale, Chapter 7, The Wharf. There is quite a lot getting added into this one. So, we have our ship being done. So, we are going to have a ship track that we're going to be moving our ship upon. You'll see this little icon on the board on various locations. When I use this location or go to these cities, I'll be moving my ship. Once the first spot, nothing happens, but every subsequent spot until spot 9, I'm going to get the thing that is listed as you cross. So a card, a good, 2 guards, a good, 2 cards, 4 points, a good, 4 points. Then here is nothing, but once I cross here, I get 5, and then I am done moving on that track. So that is the ship track. You have the wharf down here. You'll see some of these cities have these little lines that go down here. If you build a town on one of these, you can discard the indicated number of goods to do the action that is down. So if I build one here, I could discard 2 wheat to get 3 points. When I do one of those, I'm going to grab an action cube to show I cannot do it again. This would typically matter more in a multiplayer game because other people wouldn't be able to do that one. That is the wharf. You have the additional action spots of this one is move your ship 1 and get 3 coal. Move 1, get 2 cards. And this is move your ship twice and get 2 victory points. Then there's a couple different routes. If you go up this way or down this way, you have to spend an extra coin. If you want to come up here and use this route down to here, that is 3 extra coins. This is 3 footprints, so you need to unlock this in order to even go down there, and then you wouldn't get a bonus tile, but I don't have any there anyways. And then this one is 2 extras, so to go from here to here would be the 2 feet. This one is going to have the hooded ones again, which was in episode, I believe it was 5. Those are all linked up above. Basically, when I pull one of them out, they're just taking up useless room and wouldn't count for any of the cards. I will, however, be unlocking the prisons in this one. Once I have a prison, it would go in my slot 6. It's going to increase my fists. And then in round 6, I can grab an assistant from the jail or from the display and put it in prison and basically hold it for a future round. Or if I do it with a hooded one, I'm going to get a point and then draw one from the bag and put them in prison. So that's what the prison cards are going to do. As I said, we'll have the hooded ones as well. So that is about it for adding into this one. So again, if you don't know how to play, then when you checked out those other plays, that should have informed you to how this is going to go. So we are just going to go ahead and get started. So we flip over our first card. Our first card is Blueprint, so we are going to create a display of 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like so. Alrighty, so now we are going to, so we know we got the 2 yellow, we have the 2 green, the 1 red. So more than likely, I'm going to be able to produce well on this one. I do have some stuff in my hand I want to get out. So I think, what, I have 5. I should be able to produce 5. Do I want to just jump, start it, and build? So I know I want to get this corn farm built. And I want to get the clay pit built because I'm going to need bricks. I'm pretty sure I need clay for bricks. So that would be 10. I should be able to produce 10. So I think we're going to go to build, and let's try and jumpstart getting stuff out. So we are going to go ahead, and we basically need an extra yellow and or red. 1, 2, so there we go. I already have that. Grab 2 more. 1 and 2. Alrighty, so we are going to go on to here. That is going to give us 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can then chain, so we'll do that one. That's going to give us 2. Then we are going to build. So I'll go ahead and let's see. Going in here is going to be nice. I'll unlock that. I don't have the extra 3 to come down, though, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, because the other building's going to be 2, 4, 5, so I only have an extra 1 for now. So I can't really go down there with it. But I may go up here just so I can get that building one as well. That seems pretty good. Alright, so for the build, we are going to spend our 5. We get the 3 discount. This is going to go here, which is going to push our ship up 1. The corn farm comes down here at the end. Let's go ahead and turn these like so. And then we are going to... So that was getting them back. And now we do our normal build. We are going to get this clay pit out 2, 4, and 5. So this one I want to make sure I produce enough and produce well. So I think we're going to go with one of these top spots right there. And as we said, we were going to go up here. Oh, forgot to take that, and we're going to take that. So I actually didn't do my first initial one of getting rid of that because I have good stuff like right near me. I am going to hopefully try and come down here though. This does have a monolith, plus it opens up this option and gives me 2 points. So there's a lot of good stuff to do there. That moves my ship, which lets me draw a card. Oh, another clay pit. That's all right. I think I like that one better. Alrighty, so that was that. We trigger my 6. 6 is put a corn on there, and we are good to go. These will now go back into the bag, and I will join you in round 7. Again, just reminding you there is a timestamp down below if you want to just jump right to there without seeing the fast-forwarded play. All right, see you then. Alrighty, so we are back. Bink, bink, and bink. So I just realized I need 2 fists. I have 1, but fortunately I did get a small watchtower. Everything else I'm feeling pretty clear about and good about. So we flip over our last one. We're drawing 6 instead of the other ones. So I think I have enough. I'm going to have enough, I think, for here. It's 1, 2, 3. And I easily have that. That'd be 4, 16. I need 30 coins, so I do need to get a bit more brick. So I think let's go ahead and hopefully produce enough there. I think I'm going to want to do red fair, because where am I going to probably put my next building? My next building's probably going to go here for that monolith. But do I build 2 so I can trigger that? Let's go. Where's my markers? All right, so I already said that. We're going to move that 2. I think we are going to build 2 because we have a couple of small things that we can build just to get them out there, and I got some good coinage. So we'll put the blue back that I had saved, and now we're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's my red, got a couple of greenies, got a hooded guy, got one of them, and then we'll release my green guy to the wild. So there is that. Alright, so first we go with number 1. Where I put my number 1? Up here to build. So let's go ahead and start with the watchtower onto here, which is only going to cost me 3. So we'll go 2 and 3 to put the watchtower out on which spot? This one right here, because that's got the monolith on it. And then that's going to allow me to immediately draw 2 cards. I only have 1 building left, so that's fortunate because I only got 1 build left. 2 is to move my ship twice. This lets me put a good on something, and that gives me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do not get cards for that one. So I will say this so far has seemed like the easiest one that I have done yet. So 3, I have 2 yellow. I have a blue. I have an extra blue, but I need an extra yellow. So let's go ahead and discard 3 cards from our hand to allow that to happen. So that gives me 1, 2, and 3 right there. And then there's that. Now we get to do a build. So we'll probably end up building another corn farm, seeing as that's only going to be 5 or 8, because I'm probably not going to be able to get it somewhere. So those give me 2 points. That will give me 3 points. Oh, I could have my tower up there. Oh well, I should have paid attention, because if I don't move my boat 2, it's not going to matter. So 1, 2, 3. That will be 2, so this will be the best spot. Yep. So we'll go 8, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Put out another corn farm like so. And we're going to put it there, which will give us our 1 point. And now that's that. So now we go into final chaining, or I think we do 6 first. End of round. So if that, and that. And then we are going to grab him for the 1 point, which technically then we grab 1 out, like so. We will turn, make sure I have enough, 2, 4, 5, but I'm going to be producing 3, so that's fine. So turn that in for that, which is 1, 2 points, like so. And now we do the final chaining. So I turn these 3 in to get me the 5 back. Then we have 2, 4, 6 of these. Comes down here. Then we just move all of this over into there, like so. And these all technically go back, so my vineyard is actually going to be worth nothing if I remember correctly and how they explained it. but it was useful, especially when I had like the 5 yellow out there. That was nice. Alrighty, so into final scoring. So first we have to accomplish this. We need 30's worth. So 20, 32. I probably should have left one on there so I didn't overspend. Oh well, but I have my 32 there. I have the 2 fists, so let's check out my points. So first thing is, that was the main objective. Every 5 coins is a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 27, 28, 30. So 30, that is 6 points. Puts me up to 35. The secret objective, so I'm on 1, 2 of those, and 2 monoliths. That is 8 points. 43. And now my buildings. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. 14 puts me at 57. I think this might be one of my highest scoring yet. It might have been slightly higher on one of the earlier ones. But, so that was the penultimate episode. Join me back when we go to episode 8, which I believe gets even more crazy because I'm going to end up having 2 ships going on, and there is a bit more to manage, of course, there. This was a big info dump. Next one has even more. Alright, so stick around for that epilogue, and then join me on the next one. The way you can be alerted to that is if you go down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell for the video, the channel, etc. And then while you're down there, you can even check out our new thing, our Ko-fi, and toast my victory on episode 7 by supporting the channel and buying me a drink. Alrighty, so until next time, expeditions! People are spinning a lot of sailors' yarn in the harbor district of Canyon Brook. So many stories about the islands in the north, but most of them closer to legend than truth. Only a few fishermen have put out further into the bay. A small town called Burrington is the furthest their rudimentary maps go. An old salt sits down next to you and says, "You'll need a good crew if you want to head out into deep water. The last guy who dared sail that far was Tybor the Builder many years ago, and he hasn't returned since." You feel utter astonishment spreading over your face. Wait, Tybor hasn't died in the uprising?